For the traveling public, the incident serves as both a scare and a reassurance. Scary, because it's not often you hear about two passenger jets colliding at a major airport. Reassuring, because even in that high-stress moment, systems worked as designed. Pilots stayed calm, ground crews acted quickly, passengers were unharmed, and regulators stepped in without delay. Delta has already promised full cooperation with the FAA investigation, while working to minimize disruption for affected passengers. Aviation experts say the resilience of the system is clear. Accidents are isolated, studied carefully, and used to make flying even safer. While some travelers may replay that jolt in their heads for a while, most will take away confidence in the safety net that keeps air travel the most reliable way to move millions every single day. This LaGuardia collision, though unsettling, will likely be remembered more as a learning opportunity than a disaster. Picture this. You're sitting on a plane at LaGuardia, the cabin buzzing with passengers settling in. Maybe you're scrolling through your phone or thinking about the destination ahead. Suddenly, there's a loud jolt, the kind that makes your heart skip, and you realize this is not turbulence. It's another jet colliding with yours on the taxiway. That shocking scene unfolded Wednesday night when two Delta regional jets were involved in what officials are calling a low-speed collision. Both aircraft were CRJ-900s, operated by Endeavor Air, a Delta regional partner. One jet had just landed from Charlotte, North Carolina, and the other was preparing to depart for Roanoke, Virginia. In a twist of bad timing, the departing plane's wing struck the cockpit windows of the arriving aircraft. Passengers described the impact as sudden and unsettling, while pilots immediately radioed ground control to report damage. Thankfully, no injuries were reported in what could have been far more serious. Delta Airlines later confirmed details, emphasizing the incident took place at low speed, but the wing strike was still strong enough to shatter cockpit glass and bend the nose of one jet. Audio captured by Live ATC highlighted the calm professionalism of Flight 5047's pilot, who radioed that their right wing clipped our nose and the cockpit windscreens. For passengers, it was a surreal moment. No one expects to hear the crunch of metal while taxiing. Eyewitnesses described the aftermath, with broken glass visible near the cockpit and ground crews rushing toward the aircraft. The accident occurred on Taxiway M, an area notorious for its heavy traffic flow at LaGuardia, one of the busiest airports in the nation. Aviation analysts say this highlights how even on the ground, airports are a ballet of precision, where every instruction matters, and any small misstep or miscalculation can have dramatic consequences. The Federal Aviation Administration has already launched an investigation to determine what exactly went wrong. Standard practice requires both aircraft to be taken out of service immediately for safety inspections. And Delta has confirmed maintenance crews are assessing the full extent of the damage. No passengers or crew were hurt, which aviation experts call a fortunate outcome considering the wing struck so close to the cockpit where pilots were seated. After the collision, travelers were deplaned safely and replacement flights were arranged. For many passengers, the night turned from routine to nerve-wracking in seconds, reinforcing that even ground movements involve calculated risk. Experts note that, while mid-air incidents often capture headlines, taxiway accidents like this are rare, but serve as valuable case studies for the aviation industry, leading to updates in ground control procedures, crew training, and even airport infrastructure improvements. LaGuardia Airport's unique design often places planes in extremely tight spaces, with runways and taxiways surrounded by water and heavy urban development. Its congestion has long made it one of the most challenging airports for pilots to navigate. While air travel remains statistically the safest form of transportation, high-traffic hubs increase the chances of incidents like this. Investigators will analyze whether communication errors, poor visibility, or mechanical issues played a role. Safety advocates point out that the aviation system is built to learn from every mistake, no matter how small, to improve procedures globally. In this case, Delta and the FAA will review ground protocols, ensure crews are retrained if necessary, and apply lessons learned to reduce future risk. It's a reminder that air safety isn't just about flying in the sky. It's also about the complex choreography happening every second on the ground.